Hello, it's 12:52 p.m. So on my other phone, I think I'm used to looking at the time on the left side of the screen, I think, and then on the right side of the screen is on this phone. So, yeah, since I just got this phone yesterday, I guess it's so similar. It's not 100% similar, but it's very similar to the previous one. But I still, I don't have to really much get used to it, but maybe a little bit. But I realize that one good thing is it seems like the battery charges on this phone way faster than the other one. Like the other one, even when it was brand new, it would take about 4 hours to charge. So I think my phone was down to 30%, somewhere around there, and then I was able to get it. It took like an hour from there, but I don't know how long it would take to be down to 0 and then charge all the way. But I'm still I got some sleep last night from maybe 11 or 12 something at night all the way, maybe close to midnight all the way through I think I've been up since 4 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep. I don't think it was 5 o'clock yet. Maybe it was 5 o'clock. So I woke up a lot. So my sleep wasn't all that great last night. I got some, but I kept waking up. But I only went to the potty maybe twice. So it hasn't rained yet. And it's still supposed to rain. So this video, I wanted to talk about how it's hard for me, and I'm scared. I shouldn't be scared, but I'm having a difficult time I feel like I don't know how to prepare for end times while being homeless on the streets, or be called a homeless prepper. But I heard that being homeless, you pretty much, every day is a shit hit the fan kind of moment when you're homeless, and constant survival mode all day, every day is your shit hit the fan moment, or the end of the world as we know it. So, excuse me, I noticed that there's a shortage. Oh, excuse me. I just got everything going on with me. Forgive me. That came unexpected and without notice, without warning. But it's just me in here by myself. But that came without advance warning. I'm so sorry. I apologize for passing gas, and I just cleared my throat. Speaking of passing gas, I hate how people get mad at you for passing gas as if it's on purpose. When it's unintentional, and people get mad and say you're rude if you fart or burp or something like that, when it's an uncontrollable body function. But anyway, my feet and ankles are very swollen. Especially my ankles are super swollen, very, very much, and my legs as well, very swollen. But I was trying to say that I noticed that whether it's mainstream or alternative news, I noticed that there's a shortage of everything and everybody. Shortage of employees at so many different places of business. Certain places of business had to shut down because of shortage of this and that. And I felt like I was wondering why would people do that once they got the third stimulus check, the 1,400, the way people were hurting for money like that. Why did so many people quit their jobs? So there's a bus driver shortage, like transit bus driver shortage of Uber and Lyft drivers, shortage of fast food workers, shortage of restaurant workers, shortage of teachers at school, shortage of these people, this place of business, shortage of that. And so also it's like I hear about shortage of gas for your car, shortage of chicken, shortage of meat, shortage of toilet paper, shortage of some more things I can't think of right now. Housing shortage. And lots of what's been throughout the years, but I guess it's been more frequently with recalls on certain products and recalls on food mainly. Of this whatever fear-mongering, frightening outbreak on food or whatever. And I've even heard about vaccine shortage and microchip shortage and, shortage of rental cars. Such that people in Hawaii had to rent U-Haul trucks for like at least $700 a day. Let's see what else. My mind kind of drew a blank, but y'all get what I'm trying to say about the shortage of this place and that place. The psych world might be ignorantly laughing and saying that there's a shortage of targeted individuals and shortage of gang stalkers that they need. Because so many people are taking up that role. I've said before, gang stalking is a side hustle. But, some idiot, narcissistic control idiots want to try to correct and control my phrase and say that gang stalking is the main job and that the Burger King job is the side hustle. But they know damn well that they do gang stalking on the side of their regular job or whatever. So one thing, I'm gonna list the things that I wish there was a shortage of. I wish there was a shortage of homeless people so that people can be housed, and I wish there would be shortage of blacklisting, shortage of Satan worshipers, occultists, witches, cults, and anything evil. Yeah, that needs to be a shortage of that. Shortage of anything and everything evil. I wish there was a shortage of gang stalkers. That people would quit doing that, and that there need to be they could just go ahead and live normal life and leave people alone. Why is this phone camera is doing this? It's like switching different like light brightening and like in and out, So I got only a miniature nap, maybe a couple of minutes nap earlier. I thought that my housing opportunity was supposed to come soon, but I don't know what's going on. And one thing I've been experiencing lately, I've still been experiencing the vertigo and the whatever electronic harassment. But lately, like, I would feel my skin would feel hot to touch, but physiologically I feel like I'm freezing cold. So I don't know how what that is all about. I know it's associated. I figure it's associated with the direct energy weapons. Well, you want to know something funny? The fact that they say that there's a shortage of employees for certain jobs, they still won't hire me for employment. Because it was 2 job interviews I went to within the past couple of weeks, and I never got a call back. So I don't know. I'm thinking about just giving up on trying to be someone's slave and work underneath people. That's why I was trying to make a living off of my ebooks, and the perps delusionally believe that they have the authority to dictate that. They don't allow that. But I'm still gonna keep fighting. And that Starbricker bastard, she sat there and I bet you she feel like she won victory, fake victory, over succeeding at causing me to have my COVID-19 ebook blocked on Amazon. If it weren't for her reporting that falsely, then all my books would still be fine. You know, I was able to get my narcissistic abuse ebook restored, you know. So it's like nobody wants to buy my books until I announce that, you know, she got this book blocked and that book blocked. Now everybody said, well, I tried to buy your narcissistic abuser's ebook, but it's blocked. I'm like, well, all that time for like 6 months I had the ebook out, and now when I announced it, oh, now you want to buy it. But the same person, you know, who's been attacking me, you know, all those online perps, they want to act like as if they don't want me on the internet, but you say that my videos suck or my ebooks suck or whatever, but you keep stalking and reading everything. So if I'm such a shitty person, why do you proceed to stalk, follow, and harass me everywhere? And speaking of that, I'm gonna mention about this girl named Takara Bokaj that I went to high school with. Last week or so, I know she was sent from my twin sister. Last week, she tried to act fake supportive and stuff, and then said, well, don't worry about these persons, just pray and this and that, whatever. But then yesterday, she tried to say, well, I've been watching your videos daily, and no one is stalking you, and you have some serious mental health issues that need to be addressed, or something like that, she said. And then she said, well, just continue to keep praying against these demons. Well, I'm going to pray against you because you're one of the demons who's a perp. You know, don't you try to pretend to be a fake, one of the fake good ones. You're not going to force mental health and then try to lie and say, oh, I'm not a perp, I'm innocent. No, you're a perp too. All y'all some fake bitches, all y'all, I don't care. You know, if you say no one is stalking you, but you admit that you've been watching my videos daily. I hardly even spoke to you in high school anyway, or even hung around you in high school. And neither has my twin sister. So, you know, as I said, other targeted individuals have helped me get bolder, you know, and more courageous and not so scared and timid anymore. But now everybody want to try to force me to shut up and just stop talking about the gang stalking, or they'll be like, well, you'll be doing this for the rest of your life. But I don't know how many people would tell, I'm not going to name certain other targeted individuals, but if anybody try to tell them to shut up and stop doing videos, you make everybody look like a fool. I mean, so only the fake, it's like, as I said, ever since the beginning of COVID-19, I'll say that it seems like over 90% of targeted individuals have turned over and became perps, but hardly anybody committed suicide. But there's maybe seeming like a small 10% of us suffering and fighting every day, which is our own shit hit the fan moment that we gotta fight and battle every single day, what we're going through. So, while I'm sitting here struggling and fighting, y'all sitting here falsely accusing me of living in luxury and stuff like that and having it all good and everything. I don't know, it's like, I've been, like, I just feel like, I mean, people be like, will you be doing this for the rest of your life? You know, or what, you're gonna go chase after gang stalkers for the rest of your life? That's what the fake TI perps say. Because they want to try to act like as if I must be obligated to being like gagged and shut up and take a deal and lose my salvation in heaven. You know, because it's like a vicious cycle. You know, if I start being quiet, y'all gonna think I sold out when I didn't. Or if I stop posting videos. If I stop posting videos, some of y'all gonna be freak out and wonder. I mean, if I stop posting videos on my 2 remaining available channels, then y'all gonna freak out and wonder what happened to me, or if I died, or anything like that, or if I disappeared. So it's like, if they want you to be quiet, because they said that if you you don't even have to argue, fuss, or fight back with the perp, but all you gotta do is look up and notice the perp, and they got paid for that moment, that they make money off of you. You know, that the fact that they got paid the moment that you look up and notice them. You know, that's what I've heard some people say, but some people say they get even bigger bonus if you cuss them out or lash out on them and stuff like that. You know, so it's like, if I be quiet, then people gonna think I turn to one of them. But then again, that's the vicious cycle. So, like, how come the perps want me to shut up, but if I get angry and stuff, they're making more money? Yeah, that's like, but I mean, not that you want to get angry or react or whatever, but I mean, the fake TI perps is their fake motto to say ignore and don't react. But if you have an important doctor's appointment and the perp transportation driver or a job interview or something, and the perp transportation driver deliberately, even if you paid a large amount of money for classes for a certain new career or something, and you spent all that money, and then here comes the day for the job interview or something, and then you're forced to miss that day because a perp transportation driver was way too late, or done something like, or if they just canceled on you, or something like that. I remember I couldn't understand for the life of me why I was trying to, I think I was supposed to try to get some job in Louisville, Texas, and the transportation driver waited till the very last minute to bail out on me, and I was forced to miss the job opportunity. One of the very few job opportunities that I probably was going to get in Denton, Texas. To go to Louisville, Texas, and get a job opportunity. So I didn't realize even then that was part of the gang stalking. That I just had so many unfair things that have happened to me, and some people try to be like, "Oh, just move on. There are better and more important things." But I don't have to be in this predicament. And then people make out like as if I deserve to be punished with homeless shelters and stuff like that. When they don't have to block, they don't have to be evil and block me from employment and stuff like that. And that way I could get back on my feet and not have to be dependent on others. But as I said, speaking of nowadays, what's going on now, all these people act, these places of business acting like they're hurting for employees and desperate for anybody. But I still don't even get a call. I still get blacklisted even during desperate times. This is crazy. So sorry, excuse me. So that caught me off guard with no warning as well. So I'm gonna go now. I was just mainly talking about, feeling confused and scared about there being a shortage of everything. But I did have, a few little bit of gardening and survival seeds. And I need to get back into researching. I have been getting better. I slacked off in the past couple of days, but I have been getting better overall at Bible reading and prayer. But I know that's the main thing, to spiritually prepare and have your oils and your lamp and stuff, and be like the parable of the 10 virgins, the 5 wise virgins and stuff. I still think I would be the foolish ones to be shut out. I think if I die right now, I'm not worthy of heaven. I deserve to go to hell myself. And all of us are worthy of hell. But God's grace and mercy, He sent Jesus on the cross to die for us, so that we can be set free from our sins and then die to ourselves and live with Jesus Christ. And I've been living amongst the flesh lately and need to try to get back into walking in the Spirit and praying, because it's every day, all day, every day. Torment and harassment. That I'm alive and I'm not dead, and I already get no rest day or night. No peace. I already get no peace. So, I have a few packs of survival seeds, and it's really scary about the shortages of everything. I'm really scared about the meat shortages, and because I realize how much I love meat, but I don't eat heavy meat, but I love to eat meat, So, thanks for listening to me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.